Good afternoon, peoples, and how is everyone this afternoon? We're on the bikes and we're going for a ride in our 5k limit. Now, for all you American people and overseas people that watch the channel, Victoria, Melbourne in Australia is under strict lockdown. We only have a 5k limit that we're allowed to be in. We can't go out of that 5k limit. So we're going to do a ride on our 5k limit. And I'll let you know about what's happening with the ride that we had planned. It's been put off again and put off again and put off again, but I'll explain to you what's going on with that. We'll see you out on the road. Alrighty. Righty-ho, peoples. So we're just heading to the servo, which is within the... And I forgot to do my helmet up.
Oh, God,
so I'm going to have to stop and do that, peoples. See, it's been that long on the bike, I forgot to do my helmet up. So we'll go get some juice, which is within our 5k range, our 5k limit. And then we'll do a loop, and I better get fuel because I have nearly out. I'll be very surprised if we make the servo. I better stop and do my helmet up. God knows where I'm going to stop. Ah, fuck it.
There's nowhere to stop on this road.
Yeah, no, I won't bother. Yes, so, with the trip, we were meant to be going to Outback, South Australia. That was cancelled because of the coronavirus. We're all in lockdown. South Australia then shut their borders to Victoria, because we live in Victoria, we can't go to South Australia. So, we then decided, why don't we do a ride around Victoria? About 4,000 k's around Victoria in Australia. So, yep, we'll do that. Up through the Hatter Desert, all that sort of stuff. Well, bugger me, we were out of lockdown for a week, and now we're back in another lockdown. And it doesn't look like this lockdown is going to finish. It's meant to finish on the 2nd of September. So we were going to leave to do that trip on the 3rd of September. But now it looks like he's going to extend the lockdown because now it's got into the hospitals. So everything is up in the air. The trip around Victoria will go ahead, but we don't know when. So I'm sorry for all you guys waiting for these videos to come out of this trip. Poor old Dodger, he wanted to do a heap of videos. Wolf on the Run wanted to do a heap of videos for it. But we're all governed by this lockdown and our silly government. They're not willing to learn to live with it. They'd rather lock us down, lock all businesses down, and let's all go broke and do it that way. But like I said, the trip will go ahead, but we don't know when. It could be any time between now and Christmas, so we have no idea. And we can't do videos, we can't even go out riding. We're only doing this because we're going to the service station. So what we'll do is we'll do the long way home. It's just ridiculous, isn't it, babe?
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
So over it.
So, you know, sometimes I wish I lived in bloody America where they've just opened up.
Oh, he wants to rev it.
What'd he do?
I tried to rev
Oh
my
my, you're embarrassing.
V-strom.
Yeah. And
Didn't quite work.
And that was embarrassing.
All I did was accelerate a little bit faster.
No, you meant to pull the clutch in, babe, to rev it.
Yeah, no, but I don't want to kill my bike, just for some kicks.
Yeah, so we have no idea. It is heartbreaking for a lot of businesses which are going down the tubes. But
we're out. We're riding.
So we're riding to the shops, and then we'll do a long way home. But we'll do the long way home twice as a loop. But yeah, so we just do that. It is disheartening. It really is. So Amanda got to go to Queensland, luckily, before all this shit hit the fan. Didn't you, babe?
Yeah.
And she got back all right.
I cancelled 3 flights on the same day, and I was on every one of them.
Yeah.
But I got back.
She got back. That was a few weeks ago now. But I haven't really had a big holiday for 2 years. So the last big holiday I had was with Amanda. Was when we got pulled up going over to the New South Wales border with the cops. Remember?
Oh yeah.
That was the last decent holiday I've had.
Yeah, that was a week, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was nearly 2 years ago.
Yeah, true.
So I'm fanging to go. Wolf on the run's fanging to go. Everybody was fanging to go, and then everything turned to shit. So we'll get some fuel, and then we'll go the long way home. Well, we'll do a couple of loops. Fuck them.
We should go straight ahead down onto that road. Turn right, go up.
Oh yeah,
road,
yeah, I know.
Road.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so at least I do a lot of work for NDIS and with my business. So
National Disability Insurance Scheme. Alright, I'm going to park over here.
Yeah, gardening and all that sort of stuff. So I've still got their work, but my private customers have gone.
Australia's the only one with a National Disability Insurance Scheme.
Recording.
Rightio, peoples, let's do our 5k loop. Hey, this is what it's come to in Melbourne, Australia. A 5k loop only. And I think we'll be going for a long time. I reckon they'll put an extra month. I reckon until the end of September.
You reckon?
Yeah, another 5 weeks of this shit.
Oh, till after the school holidays.
Yeah, I reckon. They'll put it on to after the school holidays, peoples. I just have a funny feeling. Because our illustrious leader, Dickhead Dan, he likes being in control. So if he lets us out, then he's not in control anymore.
No.
So he likes being in control. And I feel sorry for the people in New South Wales. Bloody hell. I reckon they'll be locked down till Christmas. So if any of my followers or subscribers that come from New South Wales, I feel for you, because this is our 6th lockdown.
Yeah.
And we did 6 months last year of lockdown. 6 months.
Yeah.
And
we're changed people.
And they're already they're already 10 weeks in, or 11 weeks in New South Wales to their lockdown, and they reckon they'll be locked down till bloody near Christmas. And the way we're going will be the same. So I feel for everyone in New South. But chin up. Hopefully it'll get better.
Yeah.
You get a lot of drinking practice in though on lockdowns. Don't we, babe?
We do.
Nothing else to do except drink.
I think that's why I got tennis elbow.
But I am lucky that we live on 2 acres because there's always something to do outside. If I was in just a unit or
Oh, you would've gone
or a
crazy by now.
townhouse, I'd have gone nuts by now. Absolute nuts. So there's always something to do on 2 acres, doing something. So
A lot of burning.
a lot of burn-offs. You sit around and sing piss. Mowing the lawn on the ride-on while you're having a beer. It's good.
I'll have wine watching you.
Cutting wood with a chainsaw. I have a beer after, not while I'm doing it. Yeah, so let's do our 5k loop, peoples.
Our tip for the day.
Yeah, so this is our 5k loop.
So this is at the back of our house, isn't it?
Yeah, right at that. We're in there somewhere in the hill,
Yeah.
in the hill up there somewhere. Yeah. But Dodger would know all these roads because he's a postie up here. He does his postie bike up here.
Yeah.
And Montrose and up in Manev. Yeah, so it gets us out. I mean, what we're doing, we're not allowed to do, but you just have to say you're going to the shop.
We did. We got fuel.
Yeah,
now
we
we're
did.
going home.
Yep. Yeah, so that's why I haven't made many videos because we're not allowed her out, and I don't know what to talk about at home. I've done everything. I mean, if you guys want me to talk about something, about all the camping equipment I got, or talk about the bike, just let us know in the comments and I'll put together a video. But yeah. Yeah, so I spent nearly a year and a half organising that trip to the South Australian outback.
Data and all that.
Ootna data and all that. I spent a year and a half organising that, and that's all turned to shit. But we will do it, but I won't be doing it next year. I won't be organising any more big rides until 23, when all this is settled down, this COVID in Australia, because I reckon we'll still have trouble with it next year, lockdowns and all that. But there'll be just weekend rides. But hopefully we get that 2-week trip out of the way this year. And then after that it'll be just weekend rides, you know, like 3 days or something like that. We'll go to all different places. That's all we can do.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people here are getting to the point where they don't even want to go away anymore, because if you go away somewhere, they pull in a snap lockdown and then you've got to bloody pack up and you've got to quickly get home.
Well, it's not just that. It's like even if they pay a deposit,
Yeah.
some people aren't getting their deposit
Yeah,
back.
some people aren't getting their deposit back
Yeah.
on their bloody caravans and
Holidays,
holidays
whatever.
and all that sort
Yeah.
of stuff. So people are just sort of going, well, can't be bothered now.
Even when they got ads for up in Queensland, come and visit. Like, no one can go anywhere at the moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless it's just Queenslanders doing Queenslanders.
And I feel sorry for
Holidays.
all the kids that can't go to school. The issues they're having with kids down here that can't go to school is unbelievable. And that'll carry on for years to come. Years to come, the mental issues that the kids are going to get out of this. I feel sorry for the kids.
But it's good to see a lot of people.
There's a lot of people walking. Then when lockdown stops, nobody walks. They only walk in lockdown. It's unbelievable. When there's a lockdown on, you'll get 300 to 400 people at Littledale Lake walking around the lake. When there's no lockdown, you'll be lucky to get 20. So what do? They don't want to stay in their homes in lockdown, so they go for their walk, and then when there's no lockdown, they just stay in their homes and watch TV. I don't know.
Or they're trying to get away.
Yeah. I try to stay out of the house as much as I can in lockdowns. Mess about in the garage. Piss about with my bike.
But Victoria doesn't have any. What's that when the police and army?
Martial law.
Yeah, we don't. The Victoria doesn't have that.
Well, that's what martial law is, babe.
Yeah, I'm saying we don't.
Yes, we do.
No, we don't.
A full lockdown is martial law.
Oh, what about? We don't have army in Victoria making sure do it, or is that just New South Wales?
No, we still have army checking to see if everybody's isolating that's got COVID. I think.
Nah, that's only New South Wales.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know.
Oh, we've got to burn off.
Yeah, so we've got to burn off. We did our burn off.
Oh, I bet they're coming from it.
You reckon?
Well, you're not allowed to burn off on Sunday.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. I wonder if they got a fine.
That's right. They're not allowed to either. But we did, peoples. Even though you're not allowed to, we did. We had to. We had 2 big, massive gum trees come down, so we had to. We had a lot of mess after the winds.
A windy day like this, if they got that going.
Oh, yeah, they got the fire trucks here, peoples.
Oh!
He's fucking... What's he doing?
Slow down, babe. Oh, Jesus. I wonder what it is.
Yeah. He's been burning off and his fucking backyard's caught fire. Oh, they've got an excavator in there. There's a few people in there.
Ah.
It's an excavator in there. There's a fire in the bloody paddock.
Holy shit. Hey,
Oh,
that was worth writing for.
Yeah, well, you saw it too, peoples. Somebody started a fire in a paddock in his backyard and they've had to use a bulldozer to put it out. Unbelievable. Could only happen in Mount Ev. Can only happen in Mount Ev.
See, this is what lockdown does to people. They go, fuck it, I'm burning off.
Yeah, burning off.
On the windiest day.
Windiest day ever, burn off, and we'll start a fire. That's what they do, peoples. That's what they do. So I'm going to go home and have a nice, refreshing beer. Put the footy on, because I barrack for North Melbourne in the AFL, and they're playing today, their last game of the season. And hopefully that coach will go next year and we get Alistair Clarkson.
Losers!
We can only hope. But I doubt it. Alistair Clarkson can come back home to North Melbourne.
You sound like a commentator. To North Melbourne.
And a big shout out to Ken, who's doing his big trip around Australia. Amazing videos, Kenny boy. Really good. If I was you, mate, I'd stay in Western Australia for the next 12 months. Because it's just a debacle in New South Wales and Victoria at the moment. You might be able to, you might get into South Australia from there.
Not 12 months. I would say forever.
No, but he's got to come home at some point, I think. Yeah, so great videos, Ken, and I'm glad you're having a good time, mate. Bloody brill. Sorry about that, petrol. Do you watch the coppers pull us over as we go past the second time? What are you doing?
Oh no, oh shit.
We just had to go to the shop.
Again.
We forgot something.
Oh, there's no smoke.
Ah. So
Yeah, we'll have a look.
what am I going to do for a thumbnail? I'll have to take a photo when we get home for a thumbnail.
See if the police are still down there. The Ambos, fire brigade. What an idiot bloody light.
What a dick.
Fire this bit.
Yeah, they're not very smart.
No.
They're not very smart.
They there?
Can't see them.
It's around this corner, I think.
Oh, was it? Nah, they're gone.
Oh, bugger. Oh, well.
They're gone.
So it was see a bit of smoke.
So it was in there, peoples.
Yeah.
It was in there.
It's been put out.
I would say there's a few cars there, so I would say the cops have found them. Oh, what's going on here?
Oh no, they're going to find out what's... Why are they driving up here? Do you live up here?
No, he's good. Car there with a tow rope on the copper.
A what?
There's a tow rope on the copper's car. He's probably fucking bogged.
Oh. Well, we're never going to find out. I'm not going back.
Why not?
Oh, fuck.
No,
I'm going home.
All right, calm your farm. Calm your farm. Have some castanhas. Alrighty, peoples. You all have a good time, and stay safe and ride safe, and yeah. So all the people in Melbourne, Victoria, let's hope this lockdown finishes soon. All right, we'll catch everyone. We'll see you next time on Dine and Badness. All right, catch ya. See ya.